You don't. You shouldn't need caretakers at the age of 35 to 40. You shouldn't.
It's the only thing I really have to look forward
Is
to
she
anymore.
cooking in bed?
LaShanta's food addiction has all
Hello, what's that crack? What's that story with you? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're checking out something I love. I'm loving this lately. Oh my god. Crazy meals consumed on my 600-pound life. This is gonna be good. Let's go.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but
What
with the
the
habit that I had so long, it's hard to change that.
Whether it's sweets, sugar, carbs, or some combination of the three, every single patient Dr. Now has ever treated has battled overeating, and their addiction could take the form of some of the wildest meals you've ever seen. We've already covered a bunch of these ungodly abominations in previous episodes, but there's so much to talk about we had to make another video. So subscribe if you haven't already for more content, click that bell, and let's dive right into it.
Once her son died, it was like she gave up. That changed her dramatically. Oh, she just began to eat her pain.
Losing a child is an unspeakable tragedy, and June is clearly using food to cope. I mean, just look at that plate. That thing is loaded to the brim with all sorts of terrible.
Yeah, to be fair, that is sad. That is like, I feel like until you get into that position, you wouldn't know what to do. But I feel like it looks like she has other kids, other family. Don't, come on. Come on. You have a lot to live for. Come on. Please, man.
Terrible choices.
You're taking about 18, 19, 20, 21 medication.
Yeah.
Jules' body is starting to give out. It's too risky for her to try to get her health under control on her own. We need to help her to start the process. If I send you home, maybe last time I see you.
Well, that's never good. June is so far gone that Dr. Now won't even risk sending her back home without a lengthy stay in the hospital.
So I'm going to admit you to hospital immediately to make sure that you're not close to another stroke or worse right now.
Well, it's definitely not ideal, but we know that losing weight in a controlled environment is a lot easier than trying to do it on her own, so hopefully this will help in the long run.
Despite her pushback to the program, we stuck with it and she made some progress over the month. So we're gonna take your weight today.
Perfect.
The scale is yours. What's the verdict? Okay.
Wow.
Okay, that's
fair play. I respect that. Oh my god, fair play to her. See, it's the people that actually want to make changes that, that like, yeah, but if you're not making changes, I don't care. No, that's just, because she looks like she has a kid. She has another kid. Looks like a son, or maybe a family member that actually cares. If you, as long as, for me, if I have one person that cares, that's enough for me. That's enough. So let's see what goes on here. Let's go.
Okay, that's definitely a good step in the right direction. June is on the controlled diet and the results speak for themselves. Now she'll need to prove that she has the self-control to lose the weight on her own.
For next month, I want June to just lose 5 pounds and show me that she can keep things moving in the right direction.
As long as she doesn't massively overindulge, she should make her next weigh-in no problem.
We got steak still,
Yes.
potatoes, sour cream on it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't have a copy of Dr. Now's diet myself, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and assume that the steak, potatoes, and sour cream are not approved parts of the diet.
Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I didn't think it would be this hard because I'm starving myself at times.
Oh my, not only is June
Starving. That's taking it too far now.
eating bad food, but she is eating a lot of it. The plate itself looks like it's at its breaking point. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks delicious, but if she's eating like that, I don't think she's gonna make her next weigh-in.
I'm nervous about seeing the doctor today. I hope I got down 5 pounds. It's been a hard month. I have to admit, I did cheat. If I could just get this surgery, it would save my life.
She was meant to lose 5 pounds. She gained 20 pounds. Okay. What happens next? Like, I feel like that surgery thing has to stop. In my opinion, I feel like that's people. It's like a cheap way out. In my opinion, because you're losing like 250, 300 just like that. Yeah, I feel like people just need to, people when they think they have that surgery, it kind of, make them feel like, oh yeah, I just need to lose this part. And then they gain it back again. Like if you weigh, let's say 1,000 pounds, something like that, for some reason, yeah, maybe do the surgery to bring you down to like a bit. But if you weigh like between 400 to 500, you can still do it. You're not far gone yet. You're not far gone, in my opinion anyway. In my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. But she gained extra 20 pounds. Dr. Na's not going to be happy, man.
Yeah, that's not very surprising. We saw June making poor food choices, and she admitted as much before she stepped on the scale, so she very much deserved to put on an additional 20 pounds.
There's a part of me that's always going to be nervous, but not like I was. Just losing that much weight in a year, it means everything to me.
I like to end these segments on a happy note whenever I can, and this was the wake-up call she needed, as at the end of the episode, she lost a ton of weight.
I live with my fiance. He wakes up before me.
She lost a,
That much, but not like I was.
additional 20 pounds.
There's a part of me that's always going to be nervous, but not like I was.
Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh my God, that's a lot. From like 5 to, she lost 201 pounds. And I think that's without surgery, Or, was that with surgery? If that's without surgery, that's sick. She looks a lot better. Do you know what I mean? She looks a lot better than what she was before. Wow.
Just losing that much weight in a year, it means everything to me.
I like to end these segments on a happy note whenever I can, and this was the wake-up call she needed, as at the end of the episode, she lost a ton of weight.
I live with my fiance. He wakes up before me, so my caretaker usually take care of my shower with washing my back or, getting areas that I can't reach.
Caretaker at that age. She's not 40 yet and she has a caretaker. You're taking a fucking piss. I'm sorry. You guys don't want to hear that, but that's taking the piss. There are people that actually need caretakers. Their grandparents, they're in the 80s, 90s, they need caretakers. You don't. You shouldn't need caretakers at the age of 35 to 40. You shouldn't. That's the truth. I'm sorry. Oh man.
To take a shower takes so much energy. Oh God.
You shouldn't.
Once I'm done, I'm tired.
LaTanya is so out of shape that the physical strain from taking a shower uses up basically all of her energy, and she needs to recharge.
Look, the person giving her the shower is like double our age. Do you know how ashamed I'll be if I'm that big that the person up in me is like same age as my granddad? Or do you know how ashamed I would be? That lady should be relaxing. She shouldn't be showering. Oh my God. You guys, please. I know you're gonna say something in the comments. I don't care. Say what you're gonna say. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. It's my channel. It's Eddie Chi. It's not Opinion Chi. Actually, it is my opinion. So, actually, speaking of opinion, I'm drinking this lovely tea from Asda. I know I've said it a few times now. It's so strong, and I like it. Let's go.
You can do some eggs, bacon, grits, and biscuits, or toast, something like that.
Well, if that's what you're having for breakfast every day, LaTanya, then it's no surprise that moving around isn't too easy. But maybe she can save herself with some smaller portions.
Can I have some juice, Miss V? When I eat, it takes the stress away. That's what I do to help me cope with things.
I need a roller cart.
Oh no, that was an insane amount of food before LaTanya's assistant came in with a second tray. Now, it's just a crime against nature.
I know that the food is unhealthy and it's not good for me, but with the habit that I had so long, it's hard to change that. So I'm disappointed in myself.
I'm serious when I say that this is enough food to feed a family of 5, and you'd probably still have leftovers.
Yes.
We have colossal plates of scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage patties, 2 bowls of gravy, at least 5 waffles, and I believe I count 10 biscuits. And keep in mind, this is all one meal.
I take my chair because when I ride the store, wheelchairs, I'm uncomfortable. When I'm in my wheelchair, I'm comfortable. And I don't get really tired when I go grocery shopping because I'm doing something that I like. Once I get inside, I be in the store for hours because I don't know the next time when I'm gonna go.
Needless to say, it takes a lot of food to satisfy LaTanya's hunger, so I totally believe her when she says she's in here for hours at a time.
The one, the chips over here. I need some nuggets, eggs, bacon, pork, beef, chicken.
So we can't see the specific brands, but I'm gonna go on a limb here and say that nothing is on Dr. Now's list of approved foods. We heard LaTanya specifically ask for donuts and chips, and just look at that cart. It's literally overflowing with all sorts of prepackaged junk and sugary snacks.
It's so hard to stop because the food, it just feels so good, you know? It takes the pain away.
Yeah, but like,
It's been my
but like if you can't move, that should motivate you to stop, man. Come on. And you're so young, you can tell. Look at, she has a baby face. She's definitely not 40 yet. You're so young. Why would you be throwing your life away just for some meal now? Why? Why would you be doing that to yourself now? That's what I don't understand. Why? You have so much to live for. Or am I wrong? Again, in the comments, let me know.
friend for a long time.
So the family is having a buffet style meal, and LaTanya seems to be combining
Buffet.
every single food available into one disgusting plate.
But my mama used to say, if you're gonna worry, don't pray. If you're gonna pray, don't worry. For all the people who was praying for me, man, I thank them, you know what I'm saying? Now it's my turn to pay her back, you know? That's why I'm here.
Oh,
I'm gonna stay with her.
it's actually his mom. I thought she was younger. She looks younger.
Forever.
I mean, seriously, this is stimulus overload, and I'm not even the one eating it. If you can figure out what all that is supposed to be, let me know in the comments down below.
Food is the only joy and pleasure I have now. It's the only thing I really have to look forward
Is
to
she
anymore.
cooking in bed?
LaShanta's food addiction has all but limited her to her bed, but she's still able to help with the cooking, and oh boy, that is a lot of chicken for what I can only assume is one meal.
Knowing I'm making something wonderful for all of us is exciting because when the food is done right, it's everything good and wonderful. All together in these bites of joy.
Of course, you gotta have pasta with it too, right? The real question is, how many of those plates are actually for her?
And I can never get enough.
When I eat, I be on top of the world. Nobody can tell me nothing. I eat enough food.
On top of the world, but can get back down. Look at the rows. And I'm not talking about Rolls Royce. Look at the rows. God damn. Like, what needs to happen to make you realize you have to stop? And she looks like she has a family that actually, she actually has a family. People around her that cares for her. You're cooking in bed. Bro, you actually, sometimes, yeah, if I have to bring food to bed, do you know how disgusting I feel if I eat in bed? I feel like, oh my God, what did I just do? Now I picture cooking in bed. Was she making some bacon and that and pasta in bed? Oh. Again, be nice in the comments.
For 3 people. Plus bread.
Well, she's technically only using one plate, but that plate is roughly as tall as Mount Everest.
I always want to eat. And when I stop and I finish what I have, I can't wait till I have more. So I'm already thinking how I'm gonna make the next meal.
Seriously, she says she eats enough food for 3 people plus bread, but I think that's selling it a little short.
I think my mama is addicted to food. But like,
Really?
when my mama asked me to bring her stuff, I bring it to her. Cause if I say no to mom, she might go 0 to 100 on me.
Even her own son thinks LaShanta is addicted to food, and when you look at the serving discrepancies on their plates, it's easy to see why. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if LaShanta eats more than the rest of the family combined.
And when my boys and JT aren't around, my neighbor have to help me and bring me food.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you.
We are not done yet, folks. LaShanta also has people delivering food to her, and let's see what's for dinner.
Over the last couple of years, my health been going downhill.
Do you know how big you have to be for your neighbors to come deliver you food? Like, do you actually realize?
Fast. And things just have been getting worse.
LaShanta really cannot do nothing for herself.
Oh my God. I sure hope that tastes better than it looks, because it looks like someone dropped an actual deuce in some mac and cheese. Maybe it tastes great and it's just presented poorly, but nobody, and I mean nobody, should be willingly eating and enjoying that.
Nah, look, I like that channel. I like the way they just break all them things down. Yo, please, if you're doing this, please stop. It's not too late. If you guys like this, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Patreon, even to see more stuff like this. I do want to see you. See you soon. Bye-bye.